starting lineups para sa parehong koponan, the RC Cola Air Force Raiders and the Cignal HD Spikers. The usual suspects para dito sa Cignal HD, but certainly you see some names there that should show up if Cignal wants to get back to their winning ways.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised that Coach Sammy is still going with the same starters dahil nga he knows naman na they're very capable of doing that. And pagdating naman dito sa RC, same thing. Si Coach Rovel went with the starting 6 at again, sila pa rin yung 6 na kailangan magpakitang gilas dito if they want to end that losing streak.
Both teams, pinag-usapan nga natin kanina, Denise, before the coverage, they just need to fix their first ball. They just need to double the effort defending the floor. When Jack Jonella is on point, this is a team, we're talking about the Cignal HD Spikers that can run a multitude of plays. Sigpit opens first set with the service. Another chance para sa Cignal HD. Higpit goes to Ariel Usher, cross court. Goes nowhere.
She quickly apologized dahil alam niya na mali yung pagkakapalo niya dun sa bola.
Kaya di makulangan on deck to serve para di sa RC Cola Air Force. Itin lang natin nung huling laro, the RC Cola was at a disadvantage, 16-25 in terms of sets. And usually, Denise, where do you credit that difficulty para di sa RC Cola Air Force?
Well, of course, I could only credit that to a poor reception. Dahil, of course, a setter like Rhea Di Maculangan, she's a type of player who doesn't choose any ball naman. Pero iba naman kasi yung medyo patapon na yung first ball na ibibigay mo dun sa setter mo.
That time, Ariel Usher adjusting and finding the target area. Sends team captain Mick Laborte to the service line. Sarah McClinton. To take that point para dito sa Cignal HD Spikers. If there's a similarity para dito sa parehong koponan nito, they have two prolific reinforcements. Morales and McClinton para dito sa RC Cola Air Force Raiders. Anderson and Usher. Actually, parang pareho din ang pwesto yung dalawang reinforcements nila. Laborte gives it back. Yoko, the setup job for McClinton. Cross-court shot.
That's the line. So, sayang kasi itong Cignal. They thought it was going to go out and that's why they let it go. No one was there. Wala.
Mike Ortiz with the service. Pinadala niya kay Fritz Galanero. Oh, Ariel Usher with authority.
Ariel Usher saw the opening dun sa left side ni Sarah McClinton dahil alam niya hindi siya makakadaan dun sa gitna ni Morales and McClinton. And when you look at this, once again, may kita mo, butas na butas yung down the line and that's why she went that way.
Usher also serves it up. The joust at the top. And RC Cola wins that one. Overreach call by Galanero.
You know, that may be RC Cola's point. Pero yan yung mga sinasabi kong reception na nagpapahira para sa trabaho dito kay Rhea Di Maculangan.
Sends Sarah McClinton to the service line. Too strong on that one. Again, another thing I'd like to talk about para dito sa Cignal HD Spikers is the play of Fritz Galanero in the back-to-back losses. Again, when this girl contributes to the scoring, like, mas unpredictable yung offense dito ng Cignal HD. So one more name that Coach Sammy Kailan would like to hear more often on the partners, yung pangalan ni Fritz Galanero as RC Cola scores again. For all ang ating talaan dito sa ating unang set, Iya Yonko on deck. They serve up Ariel Usher. Back row attack. Good dig there by RC Cola. And if they can keep it up, Linda Morales can put it down.
And good job because, you know, Di Maculangan also saw that and Linda Morales asked for it dahil alam niya nga, nakikita natin dito, isang blocker lang yung sumabay. And when you have Linda Morales and just one blocker in front, you take advantage of that. Again, another service error from RC Cola. Alam mo, nung game nila against Photon and their past few games actually, mas nakakalamang talaga yung opponent errors nila all the time. So, that's one of their biggest problems.
And that's good from the service line. And Anderson looking to get court dito sa ating unang set ng mga Cignal HD, 6 serving 5. Both teams with their respective service errors. If you're looking to end that stuff, those are the things you'd like to minimize and rectify in this situation. Cignal nga 31 and 18 errors respectively to sa kanilang huling laro. Huling dalawang laro. As another servicer, 3 by my count para sa RC Cola Air Force.
I think it's McClinton, Morales, and Yonko, if I'm not mistaken. So sayang na natatapos kagad yung rotation nila.
Bubong Bacolod, Prince Joy Galanero, serves it up. Pinadala niya kay Linda Morales. D-Mac, good other side, and Caballero knows what to do.
Good adjustment from Judy Caballero. That set was too low for her, pero ginawa niya na lang ng paraan. You look at it again, masyadong mababa eh. Pero napalusutan niya pa rin. Itong si Mikmik Laborte.
Smart shot just to the side of the two blockers. Laborte couldn't score. Back set, D-Mac. Linda Morales, but Vivas was there to keep it up. Ariel Usher!
That was a good set. From Hingpit, dinikit ka talaga dun sa net, knowing na mas maliit yung blockers ng RC Cola.
And look at Ariel Usher flying high and hit it hard. That ball will never be the same. And a 1-point lead, 8-7, heading into the first technical timeout.
Non-stop volleyball action tayo dito sa 2015 PSL Grand Prix Spike on Tour. James and Denise in the 2 losses of Cignal. It was not their most recent game against Petron that struck the team most. It was actually the 0-3 loss that they had against Photon that really bruised the team na kahit si Coach Sammy ay nagulat na rin daw. Ang problema nga raw dun ay naging kampante raw ang kanyang mga Cignal players to the point na nagsarili na ang mga girls at nawala na ang kanilang mga basics. Similarly nga sa tune-up game ng Cignal kahapon, nagambala itong si Coach Sammy dahil nakita niya ulit ang ganong klaseng pagiging kampante ng kanyang kupunan. So balit pagkatapos niyang magalit daw sa first set, nakita niya naman na nag-adjust ang mga girls, hoping na ganong maturity din sa pag-adjust ang makikita niya para sa araw na ito. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Carmen, the third member of our broadcast panel. Denise Tan, indulge, go into coach mode. Mari ikaw nasa lugar ni Coach Sam Kailar and you're storming through the league. You know, how do you keep the party going in that situation?
I guess you just have to remind the players all the time that, you know, having like consecutive wins doesn't mean that you're the champs already. Alam naman natin na madami pa silang pagdadaanan, and like what happened against Photon, 3 straight sets. Everybody was so surprised. Everybody was shocked na bakit ganon yung performance nila. But we have to also mention na dun sa game na yon, there was no local player who scored double digits. So I guess more than anyone, kailangan na mas remind niya pa yung kanyang mga locals na, you know, the imports are there just to help us, but they're not there to do everything.
Vivas with a push, and Vivas will score. That makes it the 4-0 run para dito sa Cignal HD. And that came from different people. It came from a service ace from Pit, Laborte with that block and a kill. Then Mumay Vivas off the check ball.
11 serving 7.
Pit back on deck.
Good serve.
You know she loaded that one up. Morales wala sa back row. Good ups from April Rossing Pit. Usher will score. D-Mac goes back to Linda. And that attack is too strong.
Yeah, Linda was not in the right position. She was a bit under that ball, kaya naman kinulang lang spin.
At the timeout si Coach Rovil Verayo. Let's try to listen in.
Po ito, nandito na yung backline mo. Ang hirap panuloy. Kailangan pasok sa yung niya para pa-brood siya pa ganun. Ha? Pinapasok ko sa linya na sa labas eh. Hirap na hirap siya paluin, nakatingala siyang gano'n eh. Tapos sensitive play tayo. Para ningin muna si Maika, bato mo rito sa open. Pero pakagatin mo sa running para isa ang blocker dito. Ha?
5 points, guys! 5 points!
Sa gitna, sa gitna. So,
Well, again, on top of the coverage, we mentioned how important, di ba, Kulangan's role is in today's game. Sana natin na as a setter, she is in charge of the offense. At yun nga yung pinapaalala ni Coach Bill dito, di ba? Alam mo dapat kung ano yung play na mag-work para kay Morales. And you know for a fact kung sino yung mga blockers in front of you. So play with those blockers. You have to, what do you call this, have a certain strategy when it comes to those blockers. Ikaw ang leader sa loob ng court.
Also, what I could take away from that timeout was Coach Bill wants the team to mix it up. As Red Makulangan is on deck to serve.
That's
They're
out.
down. Now 13 to 8. I remember the service error.
They're committing too much service errors. 4 in 1 set, and we're not even at a 15-point mark.
You take away those 4 points at mas dikit yung larong ito. Ortiz with a push, doesn't work. Hingpit to Anderson, left-handed shot, no go. Iya goes to the other side, but Clinton goes off the blocker. Certainly, Sarah McClinton. Mahalagang armas yan na ma-establish para dito sa first set. Just to backstop the efforts of Linda Morales. Higpit, that's close to the net. Oh, blocked away. RC Cola protecting the net.
That's what you want, not just with the offense, but the imports. They're doing their job in terms of the defense. And si Morales, humabol lang siya dun sa block na yon.
Had to go way left. Tells them not today. Oh, Amanda Anderson rises and finishes.
Amanda Anderson doing a good job adjusting to that ball, which was too low for her.
Ariel Usher serving.
Serve up Sarah McClinton. Morales. Oh!
That was a play that Coach Bill was talking about. You know, ano siya, it's not the usual running play. Kumbaga parang bitin siya. So, pati yung blockers, itong Cignal, you take a look at it again, hindi siya sa dulo kung saan normally nag-block or pumapalo to si Morales. So, there was a big gap between Anderson and Gallinero.
Combination play. Vivas is blocked. Morales back-to-back hits.
This is the reason kung bakit Linda Morales is, you know, their top player here. Contributes a lot in their offense and defense.
Throws it back and tells them not today. But the errors continue to haunt itong RC Cola Air Force Raiders. Yun paangat ka na
Yeah.
Momentum mo papunta na doon tapos bigla ka mag-error.
Sayang kasi sobrang momentum killer.
Rio receives that one. Caballejo, block. Ball stays in play. Iyayonko tried to hammer it home. Good coverage for Cignal. Running attack. Anderson, block. Gallinero keeps it up. Ariel Usher, soft shot. Huli, buhay pa rin bola. Huli na naman. Linda Morales. A one-woman SWAT team.
Yeah. At saka, what I like about Linda Morales, she's not just there, she's not just putting her hands up, tina-timing niya na maayos. When you look at it, maganda yung timing niya doon dahil nag-off-speed na nga yung palo They tried to deceive her, but she was ready, she adjusted, and she got that point.
Too tall, too talented, ready to take over. Pit goes to Gallinero. Blocked again!
By Linda Morales.
Shutting the door on Cignal HD.
Boy, this is a good time for them not to mess their service dahil ang laki na naitutulong na mas matagal si Linda Morales dun sa harapan.
One more block, Linda. I'll start to call you lockdown, Linda Morales. RC Cola within 1, 14 serving 15. Amanda Anderson. And she will help Cignal HD grab the advantage heading into the second technical timeout, 16-14. That's going to be important para dito kay Linda Morales. Cignal HD is now establishing different names in their offensive attack.
Well, tama. Dapat, again, ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Phil na lahat sila dapat magtulong-tulong, and Linda Morales is leading that squad, especially with Cignal. When everybody's working on their side, you have Usher, Vivas, Anderson, si Gallinero gumagawa din, and Pitt doing a really good job today.
Anderson serving.
A good attack.
Oh,
Rhea de Maculangan, she saw that opportunity dahil, you know, she doesn't do it a lot, and when you don't do it a lot, yun yung mas nakaka-deceive ka, and Linda Morales just doing a good job with, you know, just going for that attack, yung approach niya, mas nakatulong doon sa atake ni de Maculangan.
15 to serve 16. Oh, another service error para sa Cignal Air Force.
I think that's their 6th. Hindi ako nagkakamali.
Cignal HD, they have to capitalize. Oh, catches the line para kay Fritz Gallinero. And that's a welcome sight para kay Coach Sammy Kailar. When you see Fritz, kanina agresibo siya, talagang humahatol, humingi ng bola, at ngayon, nakaka-score pa mula sa service line. Better reception, the setup, the wind-up, no finish. Vivas keeps the ball up. Ariel Usher knows what to do.
And you know what I like about Ariel Usher? She didn't even hammer that ball. Kumbaga pinadaan niya lang doon sa taas ng blockers niya, and you could just see the wrist action that she did there.
A 4-point lead para sa Cignal HD. Looping serve. Hinabol ni Dimac. Hinabol Caballero. Huli sa taas. Wait, Alonte throws it back.
Mick Laborte just reading that attack of Caballero very well. They've been going to Morales.
He gets it back. Jonella the chase down, but not quick enough. Check Jonella. An integral part para dito sa laro ng Cignal HD. If she can come up with one of those vintage Jonella games. Madadalian nito si April Rossing Pitt to set up her scores. That attack, McClinton was strong. This will give us a chance to hear from Mitchell Carmen.
Hanggang ngayon, depensa pa rin nga ang problema ng RC Cola. Ang reason daw dito ay ang minsang maling positioning nila at ang kanilang awareness at tiwala sa sarili. Kahapon nga, James and Denise nag-tune-up game ang RC laban sa Army para makapaghanda sa Cignal ngayon. Sa pagkapanalo raw ng RC na 4 sets laban sa Army, na-confirm ni Coach Robel na it was all in the mind para sa RC Cola. Pagdating nga ng actual game, nawawala lang daw ang team sa sarili. Nasa-dog out kanina, nakita niya na mas okay daw yung mindset ng team. Lahat nakangiti and excited para maglaro dito sa Bulacan for the fans. Paalala niya lang na huwag kayong ma-pressure at lagi lang kayo mag-usap. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Mitchell Carmen. May tawag na timeout. Let's try to listen in.
Nasundot. Kukuha natin yan. Relax lang.
6 points, guys.
Isipan muna natin. Diyan mo ulit isang sit play. Sa harap
6
ka naman,
points,
di ba?
guys, 6 points.
Running, bato mo na rito sa open. Gawin mong 5 si Linda. Huwag ka
Stop, fight. Hey, RC!
Well, again, you just hear the same thing from Coach Phil. He just wants that first stop dahil doon naman talaga nagsisimula ang lahat para dito sa RC Cola. And we saw a couple of those when Rey de Maculangan was able to give it to Morales and McClinton very well. Pero kailangan nga talaga may good reception muna.
So report ka ni Mitchell Carmen. Uy, hindi biro yun ha. Army natalo
Yes.
kahit tune-up game yun. So if it's all in the mind, kailangan na lang talaga ng ma-break yung wall Ano naman yung hinaharap ngayon ng RC Cola Air Force. But Ariel Usher proves to be that unstoppable force so far. Dito sa ating first set. Cignal HD within 2 points of taking set number 1.
Olympic ring 16.
Pit loaded service, too strong.
Service on.
Pit can afford
Yeah.
at least that service error because they're up big. Kilala natin itong RC Cola Air Force Raiders. Again, like what you said, I hate to sound like a broker. If they can fix the reception, DMAC has a buffet of options to set up. Pero ang hirap talaga depensahan itong atake ni Ariel Usher.
Because you know what? The thing with Ariel Usher, hindi naman kasi siya, she doesn't use power all the time. Kumbaga, hinahanap niya lang yung butas. And at this time, alam niya, she has to just go over the blockers, use her wrist, and get that point. Madali para sa kanya.
DMAC to set up, McClinton the wind up. Down the line hit, that's good.
This time, it was Sarah who went over the blockers. At yun yung kanina sinasabi ni Coach Phil, ibato mo sa open, ibato mo lang sa open dahil alam niya mas maliit yung mga blockers dito.
You're at set point in set number 1. Timeout from Coach Sam.
Banda.
Okay. You, three. No good team, no good team.
I'll say go. Hey, Ariel.
Well, now Coach Sam, yes, we saw, I think he wants to try a different play or combination play dahil parang iba yung mga pinapagawa niya ngayon kay Anderson and kay Usher. Maybe just wants to try it out since they are at set point.
That will help you in the long run if your team is able to execute different plays. So plays that probably hindi nila nagamit ng first round of the eliminations. It's important to stay unpredictable in this game. Game check. We are at set point, 24 to 18. Cignal HD with the lead contra RC Cola Air Force Raiders. These issues are being sorted out. Here we go. Mike Ortiz to serve.
Sorry, correction, it was Mike Ortiz.
Anderson is blocked.
Very well read by Morales. At saka ganda ng block ni Morales, ang ganda ng timing, and when you look at her hand, you see this, ipapasok niya, dinukot niya kumbaga yung bola dun sa kabila, and Anderson just had nowhere to go.
Usher with a setup for Vivas, ruling na naman. But that time, Cignal HD will score off the blocker, and they take set number 1, 25 to 19, taking the first step into ending their losing skid. And Cignal HD is now up by a set contra sa RC Cola Air Force Raiders. Set number 2 when we come back.